Hello. Hello everybody. Happy Friday. Woo! Happy Friday. Oh man. Uh Sorry for the late start. Hope everyone is doing fine tonight. It is very, very, very cold outside at the moment. So I had to delay a little bit. So hello everyone. Zaharo. My name is Zal, the local dragon bartender, mixer through and through. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening, and I hope everyone had a great week. Hello everybody. Hello. Hello Juan. Hello Finny, and hello Maku. Hello Web. Thank you all for dropping by tonight. We have a packed studio? Packed bar, I guess? Well, a schedule packed full of things that I'm planning. I think I'm gonna be making an exception to today's rule in that I need a couple of drinks so that I can keep warm because it's getting a little cold right now. And oh, hello Ava, hello. Thanks for dropping by the bar. Welcome to Bar Sanctuary, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Hello Sky. Wait, Skyward Sword. Just beat Skyward Sword. Hey! I don't think I actually played Skyward Sword yet. I haven't started it, so actually I don't think I even have the game to begin with. So alright, so tonight's drink of choice is we're going to be doing gin cocktails. Gin and drinking gin and anything related to gin, and I'll be talking about gin and everything like that. Neither until like last Wednesday. How's everything sound? Is the sound in the bar okay? Is the background music, all right? Am I loud enough? Still might be a little distant because we're gonna be doing using the live camera today too. So gin day. To anyone who happens to have a bottle of gin handy, and maybe some limes and some syrup, you can follow along with me, and we'll be drinking. We'll just be drinking all night. I need to get a little warm. And I think we're just gonna hop right into it actually, because I delayed, and that is my fault. Let's go over here. All right. Oh. All right. Hello, everybody. As I brought back Senor Meat Sack. All right. We're here tonight at the bar, and we're going to be trying all sorts of gin and all sorts of. Actually, I have a couple new gins that I recently purchased. So I was thinking, a good thing to start off is to potentially try the gin that we're going to make the cocktail with. So I think that I bring my beef eater out here. Nice, smart. I get. Hello, Ya-chan. Hello. Thanks for dropping by. Alright, so this right here is probably the gin that I use the most often in cocktails and drinking. This is Beef Eater London Dry. And there are a couple very popular types of gin that are used and are like drank and used in cocktails. They vary from, I think one of them is the London Dry, like a London Dry gin. This is a London Dry. And there's other ones like Plymouth and like a sloe gin as well. Sloe spelled S-L-O-E. I'll show that a little bit later. Right? But this is a very, very like popular, I'd say a pretty popular brand of gin. It's my favorite gin to use for shaking. It is very, I would describe it as like there's a lot of like the juniper flavor, and there's a lot of orange peel, and there's a lot of like there might be a little hint of peppercorn as well, a little spice actually. And a big note about London dry gins is the notes of juniper. And if anyone doesn't know what juniper is, imagine what like pine smells like, or like a Christmas tree. I think that's like one of the best ways to describe gin, London dry gins, and the most popular flavor of gin is like that Christmas tree kind of flavor. So like this one right here, pretty nice bottle of stuff, right? Interesting. Yes. It's also gin is essentially like when you boil it down to the ingredients of gin, it's really just taking I can talk about this more later, but it's really taking like vodka or a neutral grain spirit and then like perfuming it, or not perfuming it, but infusing it with a bunch of botanicals to make it like give it some flavor, essentially. And the type of grain you use for the gin and type of like botanicals you use to infuse into the gin will drastically affect the flavor of it, and that's why we have so many different brands of gin. So this is going to be our gin for the first cocktail of the night, and the first cocktail, actually, I should taste. We're gonna do this thing where I'm gonna like taste all my ingredients, or make sure I do taste all my ingredients so that I know what I'm working with. Because honestly, I'm just trying to relearn everything that relearn all the spirits in my bar at the moment. So the best way to do it is just to grab some of it, pour it out in a glass, and take a sip. It's super clear. Looks like vodka, but it's not vodka. Yeah. There you go. Off the nose, things that I like really smell a lot. It's like orange peels, coriander, and maybe peppercorn. Well, maybe not so much peppercorn. And then of course that juniper note is there. But to me, Beefeater London Dry has a lot of like orange peel and that citrusy kind of like punch that I like a lot. Bottoms up. So like right off the bat, it's a little spicy, right? Peppery, citrusy. Not really into sweetness, I'd say, but definitely not super Christmas tree powerful, I would say. Honestly, I can't wait to try to attempt to get this type of stuff. All of this is so interesting to me. I'm glad, Juan. And I can be there to help you all the way and guide you through some of the things that I've learned of drinking spirits, and also like whatever. I do this every Friday, so whatever you're watching, hopefully you do absorb as well. Honestly, whatever I can do to kind of inspire people or get people interested in spirits and not just like slamming shots every day or during like college days and stuff, or not every day, like every party or something. I'll go ahead and do the second sip. There's this. Yeah, it's like now, like I'm sure if I were to give this to someone who is not really used to just drinking spirits straight up, it might be a little tough to palate, but having had the experience of drinking a lot of like spirits, like whiskeys and everything, my palate has definitely evolved a lot and changed a lot since I first started drinking. So I just made a really good potato soup to combat the cold. Oh my god, it is so cold right now, and I'm doing what I can to warm myself up with some gin. Alright, so gin is going to be our choice of spirits. What else we need, the other things we're going to need is lime juice, simple syrup, and green chartreuse. We're going to actually be working with a little bit of fire today. If people remember this cocktail, I made it a while ago. It's called the Point of No Return. This cocktail is created by the Liberty Bar in Seattle, Washington. Washington. Wait, Seattle is in. Yeah, Seattle's in Washington. It's 27 degrees Fahrenheit over here. Man, you want to know how cold it is right now where I am? I'll tell you right now. Oh, look at that. Let's see. Can I wonder if I can just show you guys without like showing any location of this bar. Cause it's cold. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You see that right? It is it's 0 degrees right now. It is 0 degrees. Where where my bar is. I'm kind of cold. Okay. Okay, so let me get back on track. I created this. Remade this cocktail a while ago. If people remember, it has rosemary, lime juice, simple syrup, green chartreuse. Should have like an absinthe rinse, but I don't have absinthe at the moment. And it also has gin. Right, it's a very nice, sweet, minty, sweet and rosemary forward cocktail. I actually think I do have. I do have. So first things first. I need to go grab my glass, my rocks glass, because this is a cocktail served in a rocks glass. So hold on a second while I go grab my glass from the fridge. I'll be right back. As a matter of fact, I do have absinthe here. Now I don't know if it uses absinthe actually, or I'm just gonna use green chartreuse maybe. Both kind of work, but this will burn better. You know what? Today we can try it. We'll just start with green chartreuse first. Right, I'm going to rinse this glass with a little green chartreuse. But first, let's prepare our ingredients. We will prepare our lime juice. We only need one for now. Juicer. Woo! The weight of my juicer is kind of this is like my heavy duty juicer. Does a very good job like getting all the lime and kind of like a little bit of peel into it too. Where am I gonna toss these? We're going to toss them. Should get like a little like this. Oh yeah. You honestly get like a little like garbage disposal somewhere here, or like a little garbage can, or I'll just use my my shaker tin over here. Okay, so our lime juice is primed and ready to go. Okay, and guess what? We might as well. The order of operations is we're going to shake the drink, right? And then we're going to add the stuff to our rocks glass. And we're gonna light some stuff on fire, and then and then drink the drink. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna measure out 3/4 ounce of lime juice. So go ahead and measure that out. Inside now. Going to get, this is right here, just a regular simple syrup, homemade simple syrup. We're going to do 3/4 ounce of simple syrup here. That. Okay, if anybody gets that movie reference, you are amazing. I don't think I do. I apologize. Then we're going to do 2 ounces of our beef eater. I do not have, I mean, I have some speed tours, but they're just not, I'm just lazy. Maybe I just need to get enough. Okay, so this is a very simple kind of like cocktail at the moment. Just I had decided to go with 2 ounces of gin this time because I wanted to be a little more gin forward, right? So we have this ready to go and shake. We're going to add ice to that very momentarily. We're going to, I wonder how fast I can do this. Okay, what we're going to do then, I'm going to add a little bit of green chartreuse to our cup, just a little bit. Okay. We're going to just rinse the glass a little bit. Okay. I'm going to grab 1 sprig of rosemary. This is good. 1 sprig of rosemary goes in like that. Okay. Side right here. And I'm going to begin shaking this drink first, and then we're just gonna let it like sit for a bit. No harm in that. I'm also pretty limited on the amount of ice I have, but I'm doing a little bit of an experiment at the moment because of how cold it is outside. I'm gonna see how fast it takes to like make some brand new ice. Okay. Is that too loud? Is my microphone too loud? Okay. Okay, that is all ready to go. Now we're going to add a little bit of more chartreuse, tiny bit. Okay, that. Get the rosemary soaked a little bit more. Want it to be soaked a little bit more. There we go. Where the pyrotechnics come in a little bit. Although, so originally, the way that it works at the bar is they literally have a spray. They have a spray bottle of absinthe, and they just keep a blowtorch in front of it, and they like flamethrow it. It's really cool. I'm not going to do that. I think that would be a little bit of a hazard. Where did my lighter go? Well, I'm just gonna go get the blowtorch. Oh, it's right over there. Warning, warning, warning. Do not try this at home. Just gonna let that toast a little bit. Just like that. Ooh, yeah. Smell of rosemary. Beautiful. Take a nice cube. Take a large. I have one large ice cube. This would be good. There we go. Cocktail called Point of No Return. I'll take a nice picture of that. I'll post that to Twitter. Here. It's a nice looking cocktail. Right. It's kind of icy. Yeah, it's kind of like milky a little bit because of the. I think it's mostly because of the mixing of absinthe. Oh, it's definitely the lime juice as well. First spin. Wait. All right. Go ahead and give this a sip. Cheers, everybody. It's a nice, super simple, balanced cocktail. The sweetness from the syrup, the limes are good. The rosemary, the flamed rosemary. Very like toasty, actually. Right. Here's our first cocktail right there. Point of no return. So that's where I'm gonna be after a couple of drinks. a fitting first drink, I'd say. Right? Very fitting first drink. I like it. Oh, that's a good shot. Rosemary on the side like that. I took a photo like that. Very fitting indeed. I wonder if I should have used absinthe then. Just like thinking to myself a little bit. But also maybe just using 1.5 ounces of gin would have been fine. I wanted to be a little bit more gin forward. So that's why I went. But the rosemary is a nice. Smells great. Smells toasty. Maybe I let it burn for a little too long. Oh, the sweetness is also definitely coming from the green chartreuse, actually. But using a little bit of pyrotechnics in cocktails is really fun, honestly. And also to like caramelize things or kind of like get some more of the notes out of the rosemary, flamed rosemary, right? Hope you guys like that. No hazards done here. Everything's in a very controlled environment. Do not try at home. Or if you do, if you are gonna try it at home, make sure you know what you're doing. Honestly, using fire in anything is always fun. Very true. Using fire in anything. This is my my little like dragon Zippo lighter. Actually. That's a little bit of stuff or container. It also acts as like fidget. A little fidget device. I don't know why like get like stuck. That's fun. It's fun to play around and fidget with. Design is beautiful. Is that pretty? Pat just gave this to me actually. Pat just gave this to me like a couple actually I think last year. Patch is a very close friend of mine, so excited to see what other, you know, I realize there's a lot of gin cocktails that or a lot of cocktails that I make really do involve gin a lot. And some of my favorite ones, especially like the Negroni, which we're gonna get to later. I haven't had a Negroni in a while actually. Have I? Well, I guess like yeah. I remember I made a white Negroni, and I made a red Negroni. So I think from here on out, I think we're not gonna be doing a lot of shaking. We're gonna do more stirring. I think. Maybe we'll do like we can do martinis. Try it. I can try my hand at a martini again. Actually, we'll see. You know, maybe I want to. Actually, no. That's sake. Is gin like a spicier form of vodka? So it's essentially, in essence, I would say yes, right? It's a little bit more than just vodka, right? Well, certainly much more than vodka, right? Because like, again, gin starts off like most spirits, right? It all starts off from like the distillate, right? When you actually distill, you know, a mash or I guess like the thing that has alcohol in it, you get that clear liquid, the clear ethanol substance, the actual alcohol, and that's essentially right at the start. It's like that could be considered vodka, right? Valley Nation raid. Valley Nation's here. Valley Nation's here. Hello, Valley Nation. You guys missed the pyrotechnics. I guess I lit this drink on fire. See, I don't know if you can see the singe marks, but the rosemary has. I flamed the rosemary. Put this in a line. Fire. And I could like. I could do it again. That's sex. No, you are sex. But yeah, looks sick. Yeah, thank you. This cocktail right here is called. This cocktail is actually called the Point of No Return. It's a drink from the Liberty Bar in Seattle, and it was one of the. It's like what? It was just a remarkable drink that I had to ask them how they made it because they had such cool theatrics. The things that they used though, they had like a blowtorch that just like they had something that sprayed absinthe. They had an atomizer. That's what it's called. They had like an electronic atomizer that would spray absinthe, but all they did is just keep a lighter in front of it, and it was like a flamethrower a little bit. So very satisfying shade of pink. Wait, there's pink? No. Wait, oh, I think that's just my hand actually. See, that's just my fleshy hands in the way. This is what the actual drink just looks like. And the lighting of my fleshy hands make it look a little pink. If I do something crazy, will you name a drink after me? I would love to make you a drink. Would you like a drink? We're doing gin though. Do you like gin? So I'm guessing gin is normally used with different spices like rosemary in the drink. Get back to your point. Really, gin is mainly herbs and botanicals. So once you have, going back to like your base distillate, right? The vodka. All you really do, I think the process of it is that once it drips or something, when the alcohol is in vapor form, it goes through like a filter and some pipes, but like I think it goes through some of the actual herbs and botanicals, like the vapors, and it actually like picks up the flavor while it's in the vapor form, and then when it gets cooled down to become an actual liquid, that's when it becomes gin. Actually, I don't think there's actually any infusion. I mean, if there is infusion involved, it happens afterwards. So, I think that's just like what I remember. I'll have to go and look that up. But yes, gin is essentially herbal vodka. That's what I would say. Kettle One isn't a gin. Yeah, Kettle One is not a gin. Kettle One is a vodka. I heard it's a pretty good vodka though. But I have a bunch of different gins with me, and I'll actually just pull them all out. Let me finish this. I plan to drink a substantial amount today. A towel here is acting as my bar mat because I do not have an actual bar mat. So this is my bar mat. So that I don't get anything like my bar like more dirty, because I'm notorious for making my bar dirty. Alright, here we go. Drink number 1 is done. Put that down over there. Let me pull out the gins that I have. So just earlier today, the first gin that we were taking a look at is a Beefeater. This is a London Dry, and it's, I would say, probably my most used gin in cocktails because it's very citrus forward. It's got a little hints of peppercorn and like coriander. It's a little spicy. It's a great all-around gin, I think, for cocktails. Now, moving on to like this right here, though, is like my favorite gin of I think anything. This right here is a Tanqueray number 10, and it's a little different than normal Tanqueray, just slightly. Normal Tanqueray, from what I've heard and read, it's like it's a little bit more citrus forward and a little more Christmas tree forward. But what I can tell you about the Tanqueray 10, there's like way more citrus, and it's like the point's almost a little sweeter too. It's just a very nice blend of like orange peel. What else? It's kind of like flower petals, maybe. It's kind of like, you know what? That's why we have a little bit of, we add a little bit so I can actually not talk about the flavors out of my ass and actually just taste it. Maybe a little bit. Tell you guys right now what I noticed. Okay, for right off the nose, lots of that, way more of that juniper and Christmas tree, you know. Ethanol, but go for it. All right. Maybe that was only because I had a cocktail before. Almost like some licorice, potentially. Lots of orange peel. You like the bottle? Yeah, I like the bottle a lot too. So that is Tanqueray 10. This is my favorite gin to use in Negronis. So we'll be making a Negroni making a Negroni later with this spirit. This is a new addition to my gin collection. This right here is Ford's gin, and it is another London Dry that I am still trying to learn. I think the best way to describe it so far, it's spicier. I think it's spicier. More on the Christmas tree potentially. I don't need a second guess. I do not need to really second guess myself. I can just taste a little bit. The bottle's really nice too. I like this bottle a lot. Yeah. Okay. So I want to let you guys, if you guys are interested in ever tasting gin, I think London Dries and most gins, the most prevalent, the most easiest way to describe the flavor of gin, or most popular gin brands, is that it tastes like a Christmas tree. And some people like that, some people love it, some people hate it. I personally do like it, and my brother, it was one of the first spirits that I shared to my brother, and he liked it a lot because it does taste like Christmas, and he is a huge fan of Christmas, so it kind of adds a little nostalgic. What would you recommend as a first gin? You like fruity drinks. I can think of something eventually. Give me a second. Let me take a sip of the Fords. This is like the Beefeater in my opinion, but way more intense in flavor, way more of a Christmas tree, a little bit of like more coriander, less peppercorn, still citrus. Citrus is still in this, but pretty delicious, honestly. Juniper, lemon peel, bitter orange peel, jasmine, Angelica. You know, I haven't actually tasted Angelica before, so cassia. Okay. Jasmine. Interesting. It has jasmine. Ooh, jasmine petal. Is that over here? So these are what compose my London Dries. I'm pretty sure this is a London Dry. Yep, this is a London Dry. These three right here are my London Dry gins. And then I have some other gins as well. I have over here one that is very different. This right here is a Plymouth gin. And honestly, like, this is the hard part where I'm trying to figure out what makes a Plymouth gin a Plymouth gin. But best way to go ahead and just try it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Yeah, that is so different. It tastes so different. There's not a lot of that Christmas tree in Plymouth. Okay. This is like interesting, but it's used in a lot of cocktails, so that's why I use that. I used to have an Old Tom, but I think I'm all out. The other gin, I think, do I have any more of it? I might have used all of it, actually. Well, I have a Japanese gin, and it was like, it's a very good one. Oh, I actually have a lot of gins. Holy shit. I think I used all of it, so, but I have a bunch of other ones. Here. This is a fun gin to use, actually. This is Empress gin, and it's purple. the reason why it's purple is it's been infused with butterfly pea, the butterfly pea blossoms, and it's a very unique gin that if you combine it with a citrus or something acidic, it will change colors. I actually haven't tasted it straight up yet. I'm going to do right now. It's purple. Yeah, Yachin. Sure, if I were to make a gin drink for you, I would use this. It actually changes color too. I can actually show you guys too in a bit. So this is that. I'm just gonna take a sip of it really quick. Oh, okay. Sweeter. It actually does have a little bit of sweetness to it. What else is in here? Citrus, floral, flowery. That's a good way to describe it. I want to show you guys something really cool. Okay, so yes, the citrus will turn to pink magenta. Yep. So I have here. I don't know how well this will look. I'm doing my best to take a look at it. Alright. You guys, is it better to look up? Okay, like this. I think this is the best way I'm going to be able to do it. Pay attention to the gin as I add a little bit of lime juice to it. A little bit. See? It's super cool. That's chemistry, man. Because the butterfly pea blossom, right? It changes color based on the pH. Yeah, so now I just have sour. Now I just have like a sour gin mix at the moment. We can make that. We can balance that out a little bit really quick. Adding a little bit of simple syrup. There you go. This is actually how I made Lei Ju Shen's cocktail. This is this is also how I made Shoto's cocktail. Shoto's cocktail was purple and magenta. So I created a gradient of the purple and this. The way this man holds a glass is how I would hold a baseball. What, this way? The Glencairns are very obvious how to hold them, you know? These are very obvious how to hold them. It's just you pinch the corners, you know? The bottom boy Shoto. Yeah. I made a cocktail for Shoto back when that pit crew for making your own martini was popular. I took advantage of it. And there you go. I just made like a tiny little cocktail. When I think purple drinks, I think ube milk. I have had ube actually before. It's interesting. Ube's interesting. It actually doesn't taste that bad. You know, very very tasty and sweet purple. Yeah. Lean gin, lean. Oh no, lean. I remember I had an idea of doing like a joke stream where I create the beverage of the gods. And that's a combination of a lot of cursed drinks, right? The ones that I remember, I remember Strawbeck, which is strawberry and barbecue sauce. And then it also has lean, which is, well, you know, was it NyQuil and NyQuil and like Sprite. Strawberry and barbecue sauce. That's Strawbeck. Doesn't that sound, honestly, Strawbeck sounds pretty good. Not gonna lie. And then Pilk, yes, it has Pilk. Pilk Pilk is an included ingredient. I've actually made Pilk on stream before, and you know what? I had it with Sparrow and I had it with Angular, and it's not that bad. Pilk is not that bad. It's just a flat. In my opinion, Pilk just tastes like a flat. What do you call it? Root beer float. Gamen, yes, gamen. It was ramen and gasoline, right? Yeah, gamen, which is ramen and gasoline. And you combine all four of those, right? You combine gamen, strawbeck, lean, and pilk, and then you have the beverage of the gods. But like, instead of gasoline, because I don't actually want to kill myself, I was thinking of using the next thing closest to gasoline, which is Everclear. Because Everclear might as well just be gasoline. Alright. I drank the magenta drink. Oh, I have a very different gin as well. This right here is not. I don't use it very often, but this is slow gin, and this is like gin with berries? Question mark. Slow berries. Yeah. You know what? If Europa U is still on stream at the moment, if I had a recommendation for a gin just to try straight up, I guess like it's not really a gin, but it is a gin in a way. You can like just drink this over ice actually, and I think it's here. I'll take a. Wait, that's the glass I just used. BC, yeah. It should taste like berries, honestly. Gin and berries. Yeah, it's like raisins and gin. I don't even taste gin, honestly. It just tastes like well, maybe my slow gin is actually like... My slow gin might be old. Might be really old. So, that's why it might taste like raisins to me. It's just like yeah, it's old. I can taste it. It tastes old. But if you did want to try a gin, and you said you like fruity drinks, right? I guess the thing about gin is like it can work in fruity cocktails, but like rum is usually the popular thing for like fruitier cocktails. Let me I'll bust out the book. I'm busting out my Bible. Let's see what gin cocktails are in here that like seem pretty fruity. Okay, some classics. Oh, a gin Ricky. I mean, do you like sour things, Europa? You? You like sour stuff, like limes and lemons and stuff? You do? Well then, perfect. That's actually really perfect. This was... Ooh, that's... Oh, I wish I could make this drink, actually. Look at this one. Oh, actually, I think I have made that one. This one is called... Show you guys. Yeah. That one is called A Muddled Mission. Let me go and find that really quick. So this one... Ooh, okay. Yeah, that one. I could make this, but I don't have the same gin. I also don't have... Actually, I have frozen strawberries. So this one is called A Muddled Mission, and it has 1 strawberry, gin, Saint Germain, which is like so good. Honestly, if you do buy a gin, if you had to buy any sort of gin someday, my honest recommendation would be this bottle, Tanqueray 10, but also buy it with this. This is Saint Germain right here. This bottle, this is like they joke about it, but this bottle right here, they call it the bartender's ketchup because it just goes good on anything. It goes good with everything. It tastes really good. Yeah, Saint Germain. So, honestly, the way that I describe Saint Germain, honestly, I think it's close to like lychee as a flavor. And this with gin, this and a gin work so well together. It's like they're like a match made in heaven. And I mean, Saint Germain works well with a lot of stuff, but I recommend this gin very much so. Okay, back to the gin drinks. I have never tried Bull's Gennifer yet. Bull's Gennifer? Creme de Mure, Pink Elephant, Muddled Mission, Mortal Enemy. I don't have a blackcurrant cordial. The problem about this book is that it's very, very specific, liquors. A Ramble, oh, that's a classic one. That uses 3 ounces of Plymouth gin, 1 ounce of lemon juice, and half an ounce of simple, and then 3 raspberries. That's a very, very good. That's a very good. I think I've made that before. Oh, how about this? This one sounds really nice. You can make a Waterloo sunset. I mean, even though Waterloo might not be like anywhere near you, University of Waterloo, but it says 7 mint leaves, cane sugar syrup, Szechuan peppercorn infused Plymouth gin, Beef Eater London Dry gin, Dolan Blog vermouth, watermelon juice and lime juice, and a mint sprig. That's crazy. Man, this bar is crazy. That does sound really good. I'm not gonna remember any of these. Yeah, it sounds good though. Yeah, they are very good. All right. I'll ask you guys right now for the next cocktail. Do you guys want me to try and make a martini? Or do you want me to try and make, or should I make a Negroni? Because like I love both of them. I know how to make one of them better than the other. But I'll make a drink on your guys'. I can make a martini, or I can make a Negroni, or I can make something. I can try and improvise. I guess. I'd rather not improvise right now, but I think I have like limited ingredients at the moment, so. Martini. One for martini. Sure. Never seen you make a martini. So a martini. Martini is by recipe. Specifically a gin martini, right? If I were to be specific. A gin martini is simply gin. Like a good amount of part gin. A little bit of a dry vermouth. And then the more modern takes usually add a little bit of orange bitters. Oh, excuse me. Orange bitters. It's a very classic cocktail that honestly spawned it. Like it's like one of the grandfathers of cocktails. Like martini is so historically rooted in American and cocktail culture. It has a lot of significance. And the other one, a Negroni, is like my favorite cocktail of all time. It's a bittersweet forward drink that uses it's a 1 to 1 cocktail that uses 1 part gin, 1 part a sweet vermouth, not a dry vermouth, sweet vermouth, and 1 part Campari, which is a bitter Italian orange liquor. bittersweet Italian orange liqueur, and the combination creates I don't know how they created, but like it's a marvelous cocktail. I'd say. You gotta vote for a martini. I don't mind trying to do a martini again because it's been a while. I have Dolan. I have an unopened thing of Dolan, so I can actually refrigerate it. Because the thing is, like, to make a good martini, you need to use like fresh vermouth. Vermouth can oxidize, and the flavor will like go a little off sometimes. It's still like palatable, but sometimes it is noticeable. I'd say to people who really like their martini. So I'm going to go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and try and make a martini. Bust out the stirring tins. And I'm going to actually go check up on my ice. So right now it's like 0 degrees Fahrenheit, which is essentially like negative 32 Celsius, I think. I think that's negative 32 Celsius. Wait. Something like that. Because like, wait. 32 Celsius, wait, no, 32, no, 0 degrees Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. So then if it's 0 Fahrenheit means that it's like negative 20 Celsius. Right? So I right at the start of stream, I decided to go and fill an ice tray and see if it froze. So I'm gonna quickly go bear the cold and check out and see if the ice is frozen. And I'll be right back. Woo, and then I'm going to go get some other things. Okay, so it's not that frozen. It's not frozen. It is freezing, but it is not quite frozen yet. Hello, Reagan. Hello. Thanks for dropping by Bar Sanctuary. How are you doing? Good evening. Good evening. All right. I think I'll have enough ice to do a Negroni. But sorry. I mean a martini. I need to figure out. I guess like I will consult the dictionary. We're gonna make a martini. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly see what Death and Company recommends for a martini ratio and try to follow it again. I don't know if I have a lemon peel though. So that's the one problem. I might not have a garnish. But a garnish is important. I might have to go find a lemon. Okay. Martini. 2.5. 1 lemon twist. Hey, Patches! Patches! There you go. Go back. Okay, I do have lemons. And no, I am not going to eat a lemon. I am not going to eat this lemon on stream. All right. We're gonna go ahead and focused. All right, cool. Focus. Okay, so I have a lemon. This will be our garnish for later. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. I think the gin of choice that I'm gonna use, I'm gonna just go ahead and try and use Tangeray 10. So, how many viewers to consider eating a lemon? We're not playing this game again. We're not playing this game again. I'm not gonna eat a whole lemon on stream again, okay? It's not gonna happen. Just waiting for this to focus. Okay. We're gonna start off with 2 ounces of Tangeray 10. Oh man. 2.5 ounces. Okay. That's 2 shots. And just enough. This is my old bottle of Tangeray. Okay. And then we're going to use 3/4 ounce of, this is our dry vermouth right here. This is the wine, a fortified wine. So by the way, a vermouth is essentially a French wine that has been fortified with like some botanicals. So that's why it's called fortified wine. We're going to use 3/4 ounce of this. Fresh. I think it's so much. Fresh enough. Okay. Orange bitters. So we're gonna do a dash of Fizz. If I know where the Fizz is. Where did I put my Fizz? Hey, more bitters. There I go. Take a stir, but where's my Fizz? Where's my Fizz? Bitters. God, I gotta organize my bar. Yeah. Okay. Dash of Fizz orange bitters. A dash of Angostura orange bitters. Whippy dash. Alright. I'm gonna grab as much ice as I have in this tin, which is not a whole lot. But, you know, you just gotta make do. I have this large one. You know what? Looks like we're not making a whole lot of cocktails. Actually, I think I have like one more ice cube, large ice cube in the freezer. So we'll have to use that. You know what? I've seen some bottles use the word dry, and I'm curious what it means. So dry is sometimes a little hard to explain, I'd say. I think of dry as a texture, okay? You know that feeling when you ever had that feeling where you rub your tongue against your palate and it feels a little grainy? To me, that's what dry means, right? That's kind of like what I describe as the texture of dry. Alright, so I'm just stirring a little bit. I'm doing like 30 seconds-ish of stirring. Give it a little bit. You know, I just forgot like I had to like pull up my freaking sleeves. I've been shaking this entire time with my sleeves rolled down. How uncouth. Show the guns. Just kidding. I don't have anything. I don't have anything to show. Ooh, okay. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna go grab the martini glass. I have my... Yeah. Okay. Served in martini glass. Strainer on here. And do our pour. I want the pour to look pretty. I'm gonna pour. You can go back over here. Lemon, you can go over here. I'm trying to look pretty for chat. Okay. Focus it. I'm focusing. There we go. Now we need a lemon peel. My bar is shaking, and if you guys would like, fuck, I need to get like proper bar legs. I really do. I really need to get proper bar legs. Let's give a little. Rim. Guys here. This is kind of a nice way to like garnish it. You put like a little slice in the middle of the garnish. That. There you go. Good old honest gin martini. Whether or not it tastes good, that's for me to find out. There you go. God, I really freaking need to mount my bar. My bar is just shaking. Jinde, 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 Jinde! Kid Yuki! Yuki, how you doing, brother? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Jinde, he has a Jinde. Alright, let me go ahead and just like do a quick photo. This one's the first one. I like, what's the best? I feel like I should just take a picture on this side. Okay, I'm gonna be like giving it a die. I think it just looks better. Wow, that's so pretty. There you go. Go. Trying not to spill my gin. Oh my god, you see it like shaking? I need to get new actual bar legs. Doing great, I'm late. What gin and vermouth did I use? So the gin, my gin martini is using Tanqueray 10. And of course, just using some good old Stolen Dry. This is also fortified with a dash of Angostura. And is the one dash of Teas. That is our gin martini, garnished with a lemon. A gin. Next cocktail. Classic. Gin. Go. Alright. Enough talk. Let's see how it tastes. Honestly, let's see. Well, okay. Okay. Wow, there's a lot. I think the thing that really coats my tongue, it's almost this martini is almost oily. I don't know, it gives me a little bit of a texture. I think I might have used a little too much orange bitters. Huh. At least it looks pretty. I think I used too much orange bitters. I did. I accidentally used 2 dashes of orange bitters. I should have used 1. Well, basically what happens is it coats my tongue immediately with like orange bitterness. So I threw the balance of this cocktail off by adding 2 dashes of bitters. But you know, that's not gonna stop me from finishing it. So. As I munch on some. Yuki, how you doing, brother? Brother. How are you doing? Oh, I should be drinking water, right? Yeah, I did 1 dash of each. I don't know what I was thinking. That was a big mistake. That was a very big mistake. Throws the balance of this cocktail off completely. Yeah, it's just like a mouthful of. It's just a mouthful of orange bitters. God damn, that's so like intriguing, you know. Martinis are tough. I think your palate is more refined than mine. I probably used at least 2 dashes of orange bitters a couple times. I've made a standard routine. So my martini here is a 2.5, 2.5 of gin, 2.5 of gin, 3/4 of Dolan, and then it was supposed to be 2 dashes of bitters. Well, one dash of bitters. I did 2 dashes of bitters. What are your ratios for a martini? Ooh, yeah, that's. You used to do 2 to 1? Gotcha. Maybe I should do 2 to 1, honestly. Maybe. Maybe I should have just done a 2 to 1. Honestly. It's okay. The damage is done. The damage is done. At least it's a pretty looking cocktail, right? Pretty. Pretty looking. I also only have Fees. I don't know what Ango orange bitters taste like. It's like spicier. Maybe I shouldn't have used the Ango. So like, I tried to follow the book here. Good old Death & Co. book here. They say dash of house orange bitters. Let's see what do they mean by house. I'm starting to feel it, champs. The alcoholics, I'm starting to feel it. I am feeling the alcohol. Fees, Reagan's, and Angostura. I don't know what Reagan. I mean, that's what they say is their house orange bitter, so. Ooh. Zombies. Oh, man. Starting to feel it. I am starting to feel it. Ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Alright. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone's doing good alright right now? Everyone's good? Everyone's good? Everyone's A-okay? I am A-okay. I'm just feeling good. I'm warming up. I'm chilling. I got the snivels. I got the snivels. Is my audio lagging? Check. 1, 2. No, it's not. Oh! Yeah, I've been like... This week has been a pretty good week, honestly. I did a lot of engaging things on Twitter this week, on the first half of the week. The Monday mic discourse was so stupid that I had to chime in. Or it like triggered an instinct in me that I had to comment. So, but you know what? Hey, I farmed my likes and engagement out of it. That was a W. Me. It was so dumb. It was so dumb. You know, I swear to God, the person who did post it, I bet he knew, I bet they knew what they were doing. You know, because like they immediately dropped affiliate Amazon links. They must have known what they were doing, right? Come on, right? Like, isn't that like a perfect marketing strategy right there? Is to start discourse in a community. Or maybe they are actually like yeah, you know. Yeah, hot takes, good or bad, are good for exposure. You're right. Right, and then Tuesday, was it Tuesday? Is that when I dropped the suicide? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Can't remember. Yo, hey, I just hit 2,500 followers on Twitter. Guys, I'm a fish. Wait, is it more YouTubers? Oh no, wait. Do I have more subscribers still on? Oh, more subscribers on YouTube though. Please tell me I still have more subscribers on YouTube. Okay, we're safe. I have currently 2,600 subscribers. Is that correct? Where's my YouTube studio? 2.6. Okay, I have 2,607 subscribers. Okay. I just hit 2,500 followers on Twitter. I made a promise to myself, okay, that if my Twitter follows ever exceed my YouTube subscriptions, I will private. I will private my account and make sure my subscriber count on YouTube is always higher than my Twitter. Okay, I will not submit to becoming a V-tweeter. Okay, I will not submit to being a V-tweeter at all. Okay, that cannot be a reality for Zal. Okay, for me, for Zal. Did I just address myself in the third person? Uh-oh. Yeah, I will private. Hey, you know, I did hear that apparently, according to the stupid algorithm of an Elon Musk test, when he privated his account, that apparently if you private your account and then you get on everyone's feed more often. Based on what show, son? uh, anyways, I just hit 2,500 followers. That's sick. Okay, what was I looking? I was looking up when I dropped this cover. Was that? When was the 23rd? Wait, what? Ooh, 31st. When was the 31st of January? That was Tuesday. I dropped the cover Tuesday. Thank you all for engaging with that tweet. I can't believe how much that popped off, actually. I am pleasantly surprised and satisfied with the reception it got on Twitter. For the first hour, actually, the very first hour of doing it, I actually uploaded both videos on Twitter and YouTube Short at the same exact time. And in the first hour, the YouTube Short actually hit 300 views before the Twitter video. But the Twitter video, once it started getting in there, once my friends and people started commenting and I started engaging, I think it got into the Twitter algorithm much faster than the YouTube algorithm. Because right now, I am currently sitting on, I don't know whether I can actually look at the tweet engagement. So I had audience retention up. At least 50% of the people watched up to 7 seconds of the video. And I had 2,734 unique viewers on the Twitter video. Whereas on the YouTube video, I only had, I can pull up the analytics right now. YouTube Studio. I only had 400 unique viewers on YouTube. So, I had more faith. I definitely did have more faith that the Twitter one was going to do better, actually. I did. Because once it gets into that sphere, it kind of just takes off on its own, you know? The cover is so good. Thank you so much. Honestly, like I said, I woke up on a day and I'm like, I feel like popping this out, you know? And lo and behold, I did my best to do it. I actually a little background. I want to let you guys know how this kind of processed. So it started off because I think Kagura did a full cover of Stellar. I've had it in the back of my head that I wanted to cover Stellar, but you know, being the lazy me, I haven't really took action for it. But then when Kagura was doing a cover of it, and I asked if I can give a little bit of advice for how he was singing it. I can see Kagura. He did cover it actually, but he covered it minus 3 or minus 4, and I was just trying. You know, I think he's a magnificent singer. He's a magnificent singer, but I think he just needs to. There's some things that I think he needs to pick up on, which is for example, singing through the entire phrase, connecting words and phrases. I was just trying to and also I think he can be a powerful singer. I really do think so. I think he can hit high notes. He can hit higher notes than me, absolutely. But he just needs to find mental fortitude and the mental confidence, and also strength, right? But that kind of, when I was running through, I fully think he's capable too, absolutely. And when I was practicing it, I was like, wait, can I do this? Maybe? Can I do this? Can I do this song? And then when I was driving the other day, on the weekend, I was just singing in the car. I'm like, hey, this kind of feels kind of good, you know? I was basically singing along to the intro of Stellar in the car, and I was like, this is working out, I think. You know, I haven't sang anything above an A flat 4 in a long time. And I was really nervous recording it, and I had quite a few takes of hitting that high note, right? And right when I finished mixing it and tuning it and arranging, and I finished all my recording and I rendered a work in progress, I had to get feedback, and the friend who I rely on the most to give me just straightforward, straightforward vocal advice, and just kind of being as an honest friend and a vocal god, in my opinion. I sent my work in progress to Shoyun, actually. So I asked Shoyun, please, I need you to review this short cover, and she said that the high note was good, because I think she said it was good. And then she also said that the stellar part, my head voice was a little weaker there, so I actually re-recorded it. But honestly, Shoyun's the person who I'll always go for of getting vocal critique anytime. I could have posted it in a work in progress, but I didn't want to. Something I've been noticing is whenever I try to post work in progresses, I'm really just trying to seek validation for my work at the moment. And sometimes when I don't get it, it's just it's a little demotivating. So I'm thinking I shouldn't share more work in whips, and I should just hold on to it until I think it's relatively okay, and then only share it to people that I really trust deeply to give me really solid advice or solid feedback. So yeah, Shoyun is crazy good, honestly. So because I love sharing work in progress. I want the validation. I want the people telling me yeah, this is good. But I've been thinking a lot lately that I keep on working on small little things, sharing a whip, get some feedback that this is good, and then I never touch it again, right? So, for example, let's say right now, for example, kickback. Actually, I have a work in progress. I have a TV-sized cover of kickback done. It's done. The TV-sized version of kickback is done. But I'm kind of I've been on the fence about releasing it, because I'm I'm gonna do a full cover, But now I realize, you know what? I think I'm just gonna release it. I think I'm just gonna release it as TV size. That's it. I am just gonna release it TV size, because I think now I can't be bothered to record the full thing, and I think nobody really cares about listening to the whole thing. It's for my own fulfillment that I want to cover the full thing, because I think the bridge is really cool. But I'm not Will Stetson, okay? I'm not the well-known anime singers, No one's gonna want to. The only people that want to listen to the full cover are probably you guys. I love you guys. You know what? I'll if anything, I'll sing the full cover in a karaoke or something, right? Or I'll do a short cover and I'll share it to you guys in the Discord server. But I don't think anyone's gonna care about me singing the bridge, I like the full song, but yeah, that's definitely I ain't reading all that. Yeah, So yeah, there's the bridge. You wanna cross the cross, and the people won't care. Yeah. So you know what? The next week's short is gonna be kickback, because you know what? Recently, I saw it's hit a resurgence, because apparently a BTS a BTS member covered Kickback. So there's a little bit of fire that has been put back into Kickback. Honestly, I should just drop it. Maybe I should just drop it like Saturday, tomorrow, right? No. I should drop it Tuesday or Monday. Spread it out, right? What matter is that you cross the bridge and you can succeed. Yeah, hop off legend. You can do that. Oh, they what? Wait. Yeah. Wait. No. Somebody did a. I'm pretty sure a BTS member just covered Kickback. I saw Crunchyroll say something that, like, a BTS member covered Kickback. Yeah. I'm gonna make it a quick short. Cause you know what? I don't think a lot of people understand that I can put grit behind my voice. Yeah. Oh, Jungkook. Yeah, Jungkook covered Kickback. There is fire behind it again. It's not dead anymore. Yeah. See? So wait, maybe I should release it tomorrow. Should I release it tomorrow? Timing, right? I think it's ready. It's ready to go. I just need to go and do like a quick recording, and I think I might be able to latch on to something here. Maybe potential. I mean, by latch on, I mean pick up like 50, maybe like 50 or 100 views. You know, that kind of thing. But you know, let's think the trends here, right? Kickback got revived slightly. It revived a little bit. I missed the hype train for Kickback. You know, that's when I recorded Kickback, it was like during the hype, but I didn't release anything. You know, so. But there's a little bit of research, like for example, that's the reason why I did Stellar. Suisei just did her first take with Stellar, right? And then I did it a week later, and the engagement's pretty good, honestly. And I want to tell you guys, the reason why I started like caring about this a little bit more is because I attended one of Miori's streams about making YouTube cover shorts, and it's the game. You know what? I think I can play the shorts game for covers, because that's all I do. All I do is just record short shit and never touch it again. I am a professional whip taite. I am a professional work in progress utaite, okay? I have so many work in progress like covers that I never finish that I think those can just be shorts, you know? Oh my god, it's my it's my game. Yeah, oh my god, the Hope in the Dark. No, that Hope in the Dark cover I made, that popped off. And like my Hope in the Dark cover, it was like I have some like beef with some of the comment people, but that popped off, and like my harmonizations of it, right, are actual real jazz. Real jazz vocals. You know what was one of the most flattering things that I ever saw from like the analytics? I saw in my analytics somebody searched up Take 6 and they found my short. Can you believe that? Like, you guys know who Take 6 is, right? Like, Take 6, the R&B acapella super giants next to like Manhattan Transfer. You guys know who like Take 6 is, right? Oh my god. Like, somebody looked up Take 6 and they found my short. Are you serious? That's crazy. You know? Like, and then it was okay. It was either that one or my it was either sorry. Let me correct myself. I think it was either Hope in the Dark or it was my comedy cover. Cause like comedy is where I put some spicy shit. I put some spicy harmonies on that, honestly. Jazz vocals, man. Oh my god. Jazz acapella. Oh my god, comedy is gold. Get it? Comedy gold. Hey, comedy gold. Oh my god. Your comedy cover is absolute gold. Honestly, I really wish I had released that short a lot sooner. Because I think that would have popped off a little bit more. Because you're so funny. No, Miguel. No, Juan is so funny. Hey, Juan is funny. Juan is a funny guy. But yeah, like comedy is like one of my favorite covers I did in 2022 because one, I covered that song after catching COVID, and for some reason, I found a new tone to my voice. I found a huskier, like because I didn't want to hurt myself. I was like, I dropped the nasality, and I basically explored more of my chest and soft palate, right? That was like a hallmark cover for me to realize, wait a minute, this sounds fucking good. And also the microphone I had and the mixing I had, I was like, damn, this vibes with my voice really well. And then I went all out with the chorus and just did like full take 6 style jazz. And I realize now when I didn't even, okay, when I was making the comedy cover, right? I didn't even think about like writing it or like, you know, sheet music or anything. I didn't do anything of that. I was just like, I'm going to take my vocal. I just copied it 6 times. And then I just used Melodyne and did it by ear. And I was just like, ooh, this sounds good. But then I went back and transcribed it to sheet music. I realized the thing that I love the most when I make like a jazz harmony is the minor 6. And anyone that wants to know some music stuff a bit, and Yachen will probably know this immediately, but like the flat 6 and the 6 chord, or the 6 in the scale in like jazz is a very Barry, is it Barry Harris? Barry something? Barry something. But like Barry something. Barry it's a chord that like it's just like very, very popular actually in old R&B. Bossa Nova chord? Something like that. Yeah. I think so. But it's instead of using the flat 7 in a way, it uses this like 6 or the flat 6. And I guess something happens in my ear that I was like, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna tune it to this, and it just sounds spicy as fuck. You know? So. All right. Damn, that was a damn good rant. Hold on. I should make another cocktail. I can do one more cocktail. I'm gonna do a Negroni. Unless you guys want something else. How about this? Do you guys want something else, or I can make a Negroni, or I can make. I'll take a request. It has to be gin forward if you guys know anything, but I don't mind. I don't mind doing making this a little interactive. You know. Make a Negroni. We got one for Negroni. So, we got one for Negroni. But like, just trying to make a little, just see what people want. Maybe make a Negroni set, or maybe a Negroni. All right, I will make a Negroni because why not? That's a very just straightforward cocktail to make. I need to go and too late. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a rocks glass, and I will be right back because I want to show you how easy it is to make a Negroni because you don't need this. You don't need, technically you don't need this if you don't want it. Like, you just need a glass and a big rock. A rock by ice. So I will be right back. I'll be right back. Let me go grab a rock glass. Alrighty. This is a very easy cocktail to make. Except I'm gonna do it as fancy as I can. And I don't have an orange peel, but that's okay. That is a knife. I should probably make sure that is. Oh shit. Woo-wee! Alrighty. Listen, I need this, okay? I actually don't think I've gotten this slammed on a stream in a while, okay? I need this, okay? Bless you, thank you. Thank you, Achin. I need this, okay? Okay, I'm gonna sit and make this cocktail. As very uncouth-like as I am. Here I have. This is look at this glass. It's so sexy. Look at this glass. I got this glass from a Secret Santa. Does this glass look good? Alright. You're gonna build this in a glass, okay? You can do this with a shot glass. It doesn't matter. Okay? But because I all have a jigger, this is a very easy cocktail to make. It is 1 part Campari. Okay? 1 part Campari. It is 1 part gin. And then 1 part sweet vermouth. Okay? It is simply 1, 1, 1, 1, right? But I am going to do it the way that I like, okay? Because I decided that the original Negroni ratio was too sweet for me, okay? Right? It is simple to make. What do you mean it's not simple? It is simple to make. 1, 1, 1. It's not that fancy. What do you mean? Stop pulling my leg, Maku. It's not that fancy. Come on, dude. Look. 1 shot, 1 shot, 1 shot. Hiya. Okay. But I'm gonna make it the way that I like because you said I really like my Negroni this way, okay? Okay? Alright. We're in ingredients? Are we in ingredients? Okay. Ready. Okay. Honestly, yeah. Ready? We're gonna start off with 1 shot of Campari, okay? 1 ounce of Campari. Okay. 1 ounce of Campari. Now, this is where things get a little tricky, okay? So I'm going to use I'm going to use the Death & Co. Sweet Vermouth ratio, okay? The Death & Company Sweet Vermouth ratio is 1 part Dolan and 1 part Punte Mas, okay? And you know what? I'm going to taste what they taste like. Because, okay, that was Campari. That was bitter as fuck. Bittersweet. Tastes like orange peels. This right here is the Dolan Dry. Okay. The red, the Dolan Red, Dolan Rouge here. Dolan Rouge. Okay. Dolan Rouge. This tastes like delicious. Tastes like very sweet wine. Okay. Punte Mas. This is like, this should be a little bit more bitter. Definitely darker in color. Take a look at this. Definitely a little bit more darker, right? Sip. Still sweet. That's good. Fuck, that's good. It's sweet, but has a good balance of bitterness. And the Dolan Rouge is so sweet, like it's almost like unbearably sweet wine to me. That the Punte Mas helps balance it, actually. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna do half an ounce, 1-to-1, half an ounce of Dolan Rouge. Okay, half an ounce of Dolan Rouge, and then half an ounce of Punte Mas. Okay. And then we're going to add in my preferred gin. We're going to add 1.5 ounces of Tanqueray Tang. 1.5 ounces, because I didn't like it being so sweet forward. I want it to be more gin forward, so we're gonna add 1.5 ounces of Tanqueray Tang. 1 and 2. Right? I am blocking the view. Alright. And there we have it. Oh, you know what? Usually you should use an orange peel, okay? But I am going to just garnish with a lemon peel because I don't have an orange peel. I don't have any orange. You know what? Very simple. Lemon peel, squeeze, rub the peel on the lip of the glass. Drop it. Just like that. There you go. My favorite gin cocktail. A Negroni. This right here is my favorite cocktail in the entire world, I guess. Because I can drink this any day, and it's delicious. But know that if you want to try it, you have to be okay with bitter, okay? If you wish to try this cocktail, you have to be okay with bitter. And I respect bitter. I do like and respect the flavor of bitterness, okay? I think of it as another texture and another like flavor. And sorry, I'm just like drinking some water so that I'm not gonna die. Oh yeah. probably give this a little bit of stir. And I'm probably going to let it sit for a little bit because I want a little bit more H2O to like approach it. So I'm just going to like pour a little bit of water into it. I'm just going to cheat a little bit. Cocktail ASMR. Alrighty. I need to do a photo. Where'd my phone go? Over here. Last cocktail of the night. Go. Woo-wee. Right. Last cocktail of the night. Last cocktail. Last cocktail of the night. A classic macaroni. Oh, I am feeling. I am feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I am feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I am going to sip on this very slowly. Thank you all for joining tonight's gin cocktail stream. I really appreciate it. I am eternally grateful for people who are interested in cocktails, interested in craft cocktails, and also just like might want to like just like try the better things in alcohol, you know? Or I'm just gonna keep going. But if you gotta go, I appreciate it. You know, thanks for dropping by. I haven't taken a sip of it, so thank you all for coming by tonight. You know, so I'm still here. So I have a lot of. Oh no. Oh sorry. I just have a lot of rambling. It's all downhill from here. Okay. It's all. I haven't gotten this like. Actually, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't gotten this like inebriated on stream in a while, so I wanted to. I forgot to do my disclaimer. If you are make sure you check your local liquor laws about drinking. Make sure you're always drinking responsibly. Never ever drink and drive, and always hydrate when you're drinking alcohol. Okay. Everyone needs to let loose. It's been, I don't know when was the last time I got like this inebriated, but I know that I am doing it not to get inebriated, but it's just a product of me creating content here, okay? And I need to, and just like, it's just the cause and effect, so hydration's a myth. That is delicious. You know what? It's something really good. You guys should try someday try. You should try a coffee Negroni, and that's delicious. So a coffee Negroni is you take like a sweet vermouth here, and then you infuse it with like coffee beans, and then you make a Negroni with the sweet vermouth, and it tastes so good. It tastes so good. Taze tea? What? Like, what's Taze tea? I do not know. Oh, I'm gonna. I do this, you. Are you okay if I do this? Even though I don't have a lot of people. Ooh, what's this? New thing. I do this. I did that. Wait, you say something. You get a spanner? Man, why doesn't? Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. Oh, he does. Yeah, he's got a spanner. A spanner. I don't know. That's just part of the YouTube culture. No, do not do that. Fuck! What have I done? Do not do that. Please do not do that. It's just like, okay, it's like YouTube's version of VIP role, okay? Until they actually implement a VIP role. Okay. I don't know, every single VTuber on YouTube usually just like mods friends or like mods other VTubers so that we can see them in the chat, but it's mostly because like I don't actually have a fast chat, so it doesn't really matter. But like I just do it for friends so that I'll, like, my ADHD brain is like, give me a mod and I'll ban everyone, including myself. That is why I will not give you a mod. But by the way, do you guys want to know the real reason why I delayed stream? I feel like I can drop all cards. I can tell you guys, I am guilty of pushing stream back an hour. Okay, and I can tell you exactly why. The reason why I pushed stream back an hour is because I just learned that in Grand Blue Fantasy, my guild's strike time is from 6 to 7 p.m. my time. So I spent that hour of 6 to 7 taking advantage of grinding and preparing and trying to farm more things. Wife, I am back in the hole. I am back in the Grand Blue hole. I am back. I am playing Grand Blue Fantasy a lot now. A lot. I pushed stream back an hour because I was grinding in Grand Blue, okay? No, you can't! I'm still out of the hole. No! You can't! Please spare me. Okay, like, I was thinking about doing a stream, like, streaming, like, right now or something, like, while I was drinking and playing Grand Blue. But, like, right now, it's not really easy for me to do that because where in my how do I explain this? It's really fucking cold right now, okay? It's really cold, okay? And it's just like really nice and warm in this bar right here, okay? It's really nice and warm. I like where I'm sitting. It's really nice and warm. I'm drinking alcohol. I'm kind of buzzed. Yeah. I'm just, you know, and I guess like things picked up and I'm just chilling, you know, so I'm drunk. Anyways, I'm probably just gonna like just be chilling now. Hope y'all are doing a good time. I want to thank you all for staying by and just chatting with me and listen to all my rambles. What else do you want me to ramble on? I am very, very volatile at the moment. Not like emotionally volatile. I'm like ready to hop onto a topic. That's like where I'm at the moment. I'm like ready to just like latch onto a topic and just like talk about it for another like half an hour. Summer Belial. Next audio gear. Okay. You know what? I deserve it. The amount of times I have nerd sniped Europa U, I think it's well deserved in this moment for me to be nerd sniped now. All right. I have a couple things on the docket. One, I think on my highest priority for things to purchase right now for my audio equipment is to get more audio snakes for my audio interface. And my audio interface is a very, very expensive unit now. It is a 500 series 500 series 8 slot rack essentially that has, honestly, people have been describing like the clock speed and the A to D circuitry in my audio interface almost rivals. They're saying that it almost rivals what's the huge brand right now? What's that huge brand? Anyways, it's very good. How about it? It's very good. But the reason why I purchased this audio interface is because I was very intrigued with their Ethernet protocol. They basically, not Ethernet protocol, but like they essentially reuse Cat6 cables to transfer 4 channels of audio. Left, right for out, and left, right for in, right? And I think that's just like amazing. The fact that you can use audio, you can use like just a normal Cat5 and Cat6 cable instead of like an expensive XLR snake. So that's the big reason. So the next thing I need to buy are these like little headphone amplifiers that will connect via. They all connect via Ethernet cable, and I plan to place them all like in the 4 corners of my studio, so that I can do live stream music performances at the bar here. That means Sonagy will have his own microphone. I will have my own microphone, right? A bassist will have his own microphone, and a vocalist will have his own microphone. And through ADAT connections, because my interface also supports ADAT, and I already have ADAT cables. ADAT is essentially fiber optic audio signal channeling. I can essentially ADAT another 16 inputs, and you're nerd sniping me now. You okay? But like essentially, I can also put I can mic up an entire drum set, 4 microphones, and transfer it via ADAT, and I'll have my entire drum set there. I have and the idea is that I want to buy four of these like Ethernet control points, I would say, right? So that I can have, like Sonagy, Yaya, me, a pianist, and a drummer. So Opto is good because it's impervious to electrical interference. That is really cool. I did not know that, actually. So, and like these 4 like little things that are used to connect to my audio interface, they're like not that expensive, I'd say. Like each unit is like 120-ish, sort of. So that's the next step. But like that's a spring project. Okay, so that is like my top priority. Let me go to the next priority, and I think you has already seen me like post about this, but I want to start filling out my 500 series rack. I already mentioned that my audio interface takes these things called 500 series units, and these are like they're like little audio like analog hardware audio things, right? Like compressors, um, like amplifiers and preamplifiers and EQs. So basically, the next thing on my list is I want to buy a good quality 500 series compressor because I think it'd be really cool to try and track with it, right? So that essentially when I'm like recording myself or I'm recording someone else, I can like they do not have to worry about singing loud, right? I essentially like want them to sing as loud as they can, and I will never clip, right? Like when I'm recording them, I will never clip because I have a compressor that is there to catch things that are about to clip. That's like I have my sights on, I believe what's called a Buzz Audio Essence, and it's a little more expensive than those snakes. So we're looking at like potentially $900 for that specific unit, right? And on top of that, I also want to purchase I want to get an 1176 like emulated 1176 style preamplifier, which is gonna cost me another like $1,200 if I actually want to get it. And then I also want to get like a bus compressor for like mastering, and that itself is gonna cost me like $1,100. And then I also want to get like a Pultec style EQ that's also digitally controlled, and that's gonna cost me like $1,200. So, oh, you guys want to know how much is the first time I've ever spent that much money on audio equipment, on audio hardware equipment? But do you guys want to take a guess how much my new audio interface costs at the moment? And how much my preamplifier costs? 100% my audio. This is a certified audio engineering moment. It is, and I just really love gear. You know, $400 costs us my tuition. How much is your? I mean, okay, Yachin, if I may ask, without any privacy concerns, how much is your tuition at the moment? Juan says $400 for the interface. I'm gonna listen. I'm listening. I'm listening for people's suggestions. Europa U says 1,200. Okay. Anyone else? Let me drink water. I gotta be drinking water. I'm gonna wake up with the worst hangover tomorrow. Okay. Going once, going twice, going three. Oh wait, so Yacha, I don't know how much. I mean, I can wait for a second. I don't know how much your tuition costs, but I imagine your tuition is like probably a Grand Blue Fantasy Spark. Oh, that's a good one, wife. Wait, how much is a Grand Blue Fantasy Spark actually? It's like so 30,000. 33,000 is 10, right? So is it 900,000? 1, 2, 3. 9 is it 900,000 yen? Yeah, wait, wife. Can you help me with like? Can you help? Opinion says 350. Okay. Oh, by the way, Finian, thank you for. I honestly like thank you so much for sticking by. I appreciate it. Thanks for like hanging around. I hope things were not that. Hope things weren't like that chaotic here. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking by. I appreciate always seeing brand new people at the bar. This is probably the most like animated I will be. Happy Fridays, Vespera! Thank you so much for dropping by. Hello, everybody. I'm approaching like, I don't know, if I were to just finish this entire thing, I think I'll be reaching critical mass. So, happy Friday, Vespera. Thank you so much for dropping by Bar Sanctuary. I'm trying my hardest to not like slur my words, but I think I'm slurring. So, drink more water. Okay, I will be drinking more water. So, my water. I am hydrating as much as I can. Welcome, everybody. My name is Zell. I do cocktail streams every single Friday. And I do singing content. Singing content. I am a utaite. I like to sing stuff. I like to mix stuff. I do a lot of different things. And yeah, like. Okay, yeah, Wife is currently crunching some numbers for like how much a spark is. It's like, I could swear that's close to like maybe. I've seen you sing before on Muse server. Whoa, wait, Vesper, are you a fellow guildmate as well? Hey, yo, we love having guildmates. We love having I love having guildmates in the bar here, okay? Yeah. Okay, I did the math. It was $735. Okay, thank you very much, Wife. Yeah, Vesper, I love having guildmates because I myself am a dedicated guildmate. I am a 23 month guildmate, you know, okay? Just saying. 23 months. Guildmate. I am there to support my Oshi Miori. We 2 years. It's gone. Oh my god, 2-year anniversary coming up. Let's go. Yeah, Miori is the sweetest, the bestest, the greatest. And honestly, like if you saw my the reason why I got really into like making some shorts is because like I tuned into Miori's stream about making YouTube shorts, and I'm just like, wait a minute, I can do that. And then I uploaded the Suicide cover, and I think it popped up. It popped off a lot on Twitter, you know. So, anyways, okay. Speaking of 2 years, I know, Wife, you've been here for a long time too, huh? Makes sense. Omedeto, thank you so much. Wait, Wife, it's your 2 years of following? Oh my god. Thank you. Wife, I wanna give just a short little outreach to you that still every single time I see your name, I think of Grand Blue, and now I'm just like, you know what, I'm in the Grand Blue hole. You are always the one to trigger me on like Grand Blue stuff, okay? And I also want to thank you every single time for being the most active on the Twitch side to just like doot me or like do any of the sound alerts. Thank you so much for your 2 years of being a Zalcoholic. You're the greatest. Alright. You're the greatest. It's always a great to come by. I really appreciate it, dude. I really do. Alright, so we got $735. We have $350 from Finian. We have $1,200 from Europa U, and we have $400 from Juan. And then we have a college tuition from Yachen, which I don't quite entirely know, but alright. I will now reveal how much my audio interface costed me. And it was my biggest investment into my future of audio engineering. Drum roll. The price of my audio interface was $1,800 US. 1,800 US. But it came with a deal, everybody. I got a free preamp from my audio interface. So I basically got a deal for what would normally be $2,150 or $1,800. That's 2.5 Sparks. But how do you feel about that? Honestly, Vespera, like, it's been a piece of equipment that... Wait, that's the price of 2 full years? What the hell? Wait, Yachin. Oh, wait, you're from the up north. You're not from the north. You're not from the US of A. I forgot about that. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm currently still paying off. Let me tell you guys something. If you guys have, regular income, I want to tell you guys that the smartest option that you could do is called financing. Okay, so I have basically 2 years to pay off the entire thing. All I need to do is just pay a monthly, what's 24 divided by, what's 1,800 divided by 24? Where's my calculator? Unless someone's like a Kumon expert here. Yo, anyone here a Kumon expert? Can anyone do a quick 1,800 divided by 24? Or you can just do yeah. So all I need to do for 2 years is just pay $75 a month, for 2 years, and I'll pay it off completely, right? Imagine that being 2 full year courses for the US. God, I know, wife. Seriously, can you imagine? I actually can't imagine. Well, listen, the piece of equipment was a very, very deep, very, very serious investment for me. I think I put a lot of thought behind all the equipment I purchased, right? And besides a few ones, but I really do think about what I'm going to use this for. I remember vividly the very first time that I invested in my vocal recording when I first became a Utaite and singing vocally covers. I remember vividly, I purchased this bundle, this $250 bundle, and it was the most expensive thing I ever purchased in my life. It was a Rode NT1A bundle with the shock mount and the pop filter, and I also bought a microphone, a mount. And I worked 2 months of grading papers and stuff like that, grading worksheets, so that I can purchase that. And because I knew at the time that purchasing that piece of equipment was I'm gonna record trumpet with it, because I'm a trumpet player. I'm gonna record singing with it, and I'm gonna learn how to mix, right? That was 4 or 5 years ago, right? That I was just like, when I really started thinking, I want to sing more, you know. And I worked, I worked up to purchase that, and I gotta say, like, I am very proud. I'm very happy that younger Zal really decided to do that, because else I don't think I would be here right now. Like right here, streaming to you guys, drinking a cocktail with a sick ass camera and a microphone right over here and a laptop and a kick ass audio interface. It's just like now I'm getting fuck. Maku, you're right. I'm a sentimental drunk. Ah, shit. I'm a sentimental drunk and a crippling Grand Blue fan. No, I was playing Grand Blue Fantasy at this time still. Honestly. Oh my god. But like, seriously, like, it was those decisions earlier on in my life that I decided to. I really thought it's gonna benefit me in the long run. You guys know that if you guys were on Twitter or happened to be in the Twitter space for like the past week, and you guys saw the microphone discourse, it's true. Okay, like, yes. Let me speak my mind a little bit about the microphone discourse from this last week. I want to say that let me tell you, you are completely valid in purchasing good equipment for yourself, okay? But you need to have the right mindset. You need to have the right drive. You need to have the right vision for what you're doing. What you're purchasing is an investment in the future that you really are passionate about, right? Else, if you are just purchasing it to try and like garner clicks, garner quality, and not know what you are doing, I think it's just not going to be the right path, right? The very first microphone I started out on was like a Blue Snowball, and I thought it was the greatest shit ever. I recorded trumpet on my Blue Snowball, honestly, and I thought it was the coolest shit. And then I dropped it once, and then it sounded like shit. But actually, what really happened is that I think it's just the USB connection in Snowball is just terrible, you know. And that's when I upgraded to I was like, I think I want to continue doing this more, and I purchased my first analog equipment, you know. And then I threw it I thought at the time, I'll talk about it another time maybe, but it was my first investment in analog equipment to get the NT1A, you know. So on a Twitter discourse note, don't forget to set up alternate logins for your gacha games. You log in through Twitter. True. Well, luckily for... Oh, that's right. Oh shit, I better go check Arknights. Actually, I don't play Arknights very much, but I better go check that. Actually. Thank you, wife. So, let me tell you, if you really, really you feel the fire to record, and you feel that music's gonna be something you enjoy for the rest of your life, let me tell you, an investment into like analog equipment is probably the greatest risk you can put yourself into, positively. How about that? If you are like in that financial situation. But by putting yourself into like risk in a way, it kind of like pushes us as a human race in a little bit, because I am still human in a way, a human race to like really strive for what we want to do. How about that, right? I think investing in what you love and what you like is really a key to enjoyment of of what you want to do, and especially in your future. You know, I firmly believe, like the investments I've put into my equipment, everything that I buy for my audio equipment is really just like, well, yeah, I could be throwing this to a house. I can be throwing this to, some stupid, like, I don't know, like stocks or some shit like that. But like, you know what? It's just like, sure, that might be the smarter thing to do, but saving a little bit of money to just purchase that like piece of audio equipment that I know exactly how I want to use, in a way, because I've taken the time to learn a previous piece of equipment, or a previous piece of thing that maybe I've like, yar hard a little bit, or stuff like that. I don't know. It's just like, that's where I find fulfillment. It's like, that's where I'm just trying to fulfill myself in things that I purchase, is to better everything that I create, the things that I love. So, like, for example, this bar, like this bar, I can tell you right now, and like the things that I'm surrounded by right here, this entire bar right now, okay? Here, you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let me meat sack. I want you to like. I want to show people here. Okay. Okay. I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys my bar. See? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is. Oh my battery is really bad. This is my bar. This right here is the bar. Okay. This right here is a culmination. Oh, oh my god. I apologize. The wire is my battery is just kind of like a little loose. I apologize for that. It's not made for moving around. I apologize. Like, this entire bar, okay, is a culmination of just like multiple days and years of really building on a passion, It really is. It's just like, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy food. I really enjoy exploring flavors. I really enjoy getting a little bit of a buzz out of it. That it created this. To be a real bartender VTuber. Okay, let me talk a little bit of. I'm just talking a little real, That like, I saw a niche of bartenders that were not actually bartending, and it was at a time where I was getting really interested in cocktails. That I was just like, why aren't any bartender VTubers actually making drinks like this? Why? You're a bartender. You should like be making some stuff. But like, I also shouldn't blame them for not knowing any of it. too, but I wanted to make it as authentic as I can, you know. And that is the reason for me. That is the reason for this. Reason for the meat sack here. Reason for this guy right here. Okay, me over here. Okay, because I wanted to make it as authentic as I can. I want it to be an actual bartender VTuber. And I think that's a niche. I think that's a niche that I am proud of. And I think that can be capitalized on. And I think that we can go a lot further with it. You know? And it's up to like me. It's really up to me how far I want to go. But also everybody, you guys' support is massive towards the growth of the bar. You know, so bar tubing, yeah, exactly. Bar tubing. I'm getting sentimental, so been a while. I feel like it's been a while since I got like sentimental, so it was worth it. At first, I'll be honest, I wasn't really like keen on like turning on the bar stream tonight because I was fighting a lot of introverted feelings about I want to just keep grinding on Grand Blue or something, but you know, these are the moments that I always need to remember and what I'm like extremely grateful for. Honestly, I appreciate all y'all for just watching and sticking by. I don't usually get this sentimental on every stream, but like, let's give myself like a day or like at least a day to be this kind of drunk in a way. A healthy dose of drunk, because I'm not drinking anything past this. Also, it's cold. It's cold as fuck outside. So, okay, my rant is over. So, we appreciate you, Zell, for firing up the stream and making our Fridays even better. You're the best. You're awesome. Thank you, Juan. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You know, it's like, I always think like, where do we go from here now? You know, where do we go? What else do we do? Do we want? Do we want to grow the bar? Do we want to evolve the content? I'm always in a state of unknown, you know. It's a lot to think about. I love singing. I love cover content. I love bartending. All the likes like that. I feel like I can hit a niche. But what do I need? Determination, drive, a manager, maybe, a company, a rebrand. What do I need? Determination. I feel like determination is the biggest thing, right? It is. Because I don't know what maybe I don't need. Maybe what I need is just simply what I want, right? Well, like, what I really need is simply just good company and good friends. Good people to talk to on stream, like yourselves. You know? Like yourselves. Maybe that's what I need, but simply what I want is always more. I think that's like kind of human nature in a way, that we always want more. To always chase the tail, the Ouroboros kind of like thing. You know, I've thought about it a lot. It's just like, what do I really need? I think I just need people. I mean, part of my own personality is just people to like acknowledge me like, in a way. People that I trust to acknowledge me. I guess. Maybe. That's why I always respect. That's why I always love talking to you, all y'all guys. Oh, I'm getting sentimental. Oh no, no. But we're reaching almost 2 hours and 40 minutes on the stream, and we're getting a little bit late. But there's a lot to come down the pipeline, you know. There is. Yeah, I am definitely. Imaku is completely right. I am definitely a happy, sentimental drunk. I am very much so that type. I always get nostalgic or sentimental. So, all the friends that I've met from VTubing, all the connections I've met, I think about them all the time. You know, like every single time a VTuber or someone who I admire drops by the stream, say hi. All the times, like, people I admire just, you know, I guess drop by the bar. It really is just drop at the bar to say hi. I value it a lot. It was definitely a lot more frequent in 2021, 2022, right? But, you know, everyone else changes too. That I hope maybe that if I continue doing all this right here, that they can also find solace or find comfort that I'm still doing this every Friday, maybe, right? As long as I can, in a way. As long as I can, right? I feel like when things boom, things fall, things regrow. You know, I still remember. I'll still remember all the common people that came by the bar. I'll recognize the names. You know, I'll recognize them when they decide to drop by and say hi again. I hope that they'll find the same exact comfort as when they found when they were first really watching my stream, right? It's just the way that your stream are honestly comfortable and relaxing experience. You know, like that's like I really want like this vibe to essentially be like how I feel when I go to my favorite bar. You know? It's just common faces, people you see. Kind of shrinks the community a little bit, you know. People you know, that kind of stuff. Familiarity, right? I think with the advent of social media, we've grown so used to the world, right? We've grown so used to seeing everything in the world, but maybe it feels by knowing that the entire world is out there kind of makes us feel a little lonely, right? So that I hope whether said things that I do grow big or small, that I'll always have the people that I know or the people that come by the stream to know that this is, you know, not feel as lonely, right? To be like a smaller community. It's tough, you know. It really is tough. Social media is a tough thing. It really is. It's put massive impacts in our society. It really has. That we feel like we've kind of lost intimacy a little bit. We use the idea of like parasocial, like, you know, everything's parasocial with VTubers, right? Can't obviously. If I had like 1,000 people watching 1,000 people at the bar at the moment, it'd be a little hard, right? I can't talk to every single person. That's where the appeal of having a smaller audience is like I can talk directly to 1 or 2 people, 1 or 5 people. Even if it does make us feel lonely, at least we have a specific dragon partner so we know. Oh, that makes me feel good. Thank you. You know, really interesting. Right? You just scream over everyone, thus you're talking to everyone. Fair. It's a very young medium, right? As a VTuber that with like a smaller audience, it really does feel like it doesn't feel like anything's parasocial. You know, like it feels like I know my regulars, right? I'm trying to essentially approach this as bartender like as possible, right? I'm trying to approach this as like how a bartender would really approach 1,000, like meeting serving 100 to 200 to 500 people a night, right? That the people that will always come back, you do your best to recognize their name in a way, and there'll be people that will be in and out, right? It's obviously not quite the same exact playing field because in the virtual space is much different than the physical space. So treating it that way is very different, you know. What I've thought about, I feel like I talked about this a lot. Is like, how would it go if I were to have stricken a larger audience, right? I've thought about that speakeasy. It's like a speakeasy to the speakeasy in a way. Somehow a way to allow the people who were first there to interact with either the talent or the bartender, right? Speakeasy to the speakeasy. Because, like, while my ego desires to reach the larger audience, my soul really just desires personal connection, right? So it's a tough balancing act. It really is. And the VTubing and streaming sphere is very young, you know. I have a lot to learn. I obviously observe how things are going in the meta. I decide against playing the meta, right? Maybe I'll play a little bit of the shorts meta. I don't mind doing that because it's something I always do, but definitely. Alright. That was a good talk. And I think I'm good to disconnect the meat sack, so go over here. Where am I? Here we are, back at the front of the bar. Ooh, I'm drinking water. I think I would like to start wrapping things up. So it's starting to get a little bit late. Everything. So we had a good talk. People who are still here and chilling. Thank you all for hanging, listening to me get a little sentimental and everything. Honestly, like, there was a time when I was first streaming that I was just like, I'm only gonna do a stream. I listed and declared how long my streams were gonna be, and it used to just be like an hour and a half streams. Like, things have slowly, when things get into it, streams start becoming like 1 hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours. So honestly, enjoy your sentimental talks. Well, I always get sentimental whenever I get like drunk, so I can't help but think about you guys. You know, it's like, oh, the funny meme, like, oh, it's reverse reverse parasocialism, but I don't think of it that way. With what I have right now, it's simply just how I see. It's how I see it. It's just simply a small little bar with familiar faces and people that are willing to spend their time on a Friday night and just chill out, right? Whether if you have me in the background or that kind of stuff, right? Sentimental drunk. That sounds like that sounds like a good title actually. It's gotta be like kind of like an emo pop vibe, dark pop kind of vibe. Small bar where you distract the bartender with gotcha music. Oh, I'm back in the hole, wife. I'm back in the hole. I'm back playing Grand Blue Fantasy, but it's been helping. It's been fun. It's been fun to keep on. All right, let's review. Let's review some of the productive things that we're gonna do in this week. So I'm knee deep in Arknights. Oh, Arknight. Yes. You know what? The title of a new original song to be called "The Sentimental Drunk." That sounds great. What do I think about that? I really might think that sounds like a good. I already have I already have actually an original song, kind of like top line for a melody. It's like a full like 3-minute song. It's done. Like the melody is like 70% there. But it'd be nice to bartender makes me a drink. I've thought about this a lot. I should do this. Like, I should make a stream. We should like create bar songs in a way. We should make like little folk bar songs, and like that'll be around Bar Sanctuary. You know, it's like I sing Parting Glass every now and then, right? We can make like an original drinking song. That'd be kind of fun. But make the beverages of the gods. We know. I got a lot of things on the docket. One, to make more food. I want to do food streams. I want to do stuff, but like it's winter, so just wait for spring. It's just like, just slightly a little cold right now. Flips the sign to close. No, I wouldn't do that. Alright. I was saying about what we were going to do productively this upcoming week. Do you guys think I should, because of the Jungkook kickback, should I upload kickback like next week just to space things out? Should I like do kickback tomorrow, or no? I can produce everything and finish everything up on Saturday, but like maybe giving a little space and maybe uploading a short on Monday and Tuesday for a premiere on Friday, a TV sized, right? We can do a short on Monday or Tuesday, but then the TV sized full cover. Or a TV size cover on Friday, potentially. Talking about cover stuff, Drop a Tuesday. Chainsaw Man Tuesdays, right? That's when the anime aired, right? Chainsaw Man Tuesday. All right. You know what? All right. Expect a new short on Tuesday. I'm gonna rely on you guys to help me share it and like get it in the algorithm, give the likes, give the comment, get the engagement. We gotta play the the Twitter and YouTube engagement game. You know, I'm starting to learn it. I'm starting to understand it. You know, will do, good sir. I always appreciate all your promptness. All right, I'll give you guys a parting glass. I think it's very worthy of it. I need to start doing it more often, you know. Parting glass. All right, instead of like alcohol, I guess I should. All right, let me see and make sure that this is the right. Company. Oh, that's perfect. That's like exactly how I sing it. Alright. Thank you all for joining tonight's stream. We had some delicious gin cocktails and we talked about gin. And I gotta tell you, I was really, really close to having a little collaboration with Pereki, because apparently, sometimes if we do do a gin cocktail themed, gin themed stream someday, I would love to have Pereki on someday. He's an amazing musician and vocally producer. Someday. Apparently, he's also a gin genius. Alright, hey Google, stop playing music. Hey Google, stop. Hey Google, pause the music. Google, pause the music. Oh, it's coming from my headphones. Okay. I'm not wearing my headphones actually. Alright. Thank you all for joining. I hope you all have a good night. This is the parting glass. I'm gonna raise my glasses in hand, and go forward. Hope you all, make sure you all, if you have a glass of water, glass of spirit, whatever you want. This is a cheers to all those alcoholics again, for being amazing company in the bar and everything. So, all right. Of all the money that there I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that I ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that there I had, I spent it in good company, and all the sweethearts that there I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not. I'll gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health, whate'er befall. Then gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. Good night and joy be to you all. To everyone, hydrates. Have a good night. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.